Top 10 Things to Do in Zadar, Croatia. Zadar might not be overflowing with the same kind of open-air museum feel as some other Adriatic towns, but that doesn't mean it isn't an intriguing and charming place to spend some time. Located on a small peninsula, Zadar is a unique mix of trendy bars, good museums and excellent transport links to various nearby islands. Fun, friendly and full of life, there is always something on a list of things to do in Zadar for everyone to enjoy. 10. St. Simeons Church. Painted half in bright orange, half in dazzling white, St. Simeons Church is pretty enough to look at without setting the world alight. Visitors invariably stop by to see its fantastic interior. Hanging above the main altar, the wooden sarcophagus of Saint Simeon is absolutely spellbinding due to its intricate designs, decorations, and inscriptions in silver and gold. A masterpiece of craftsmanship, it was commissioned in 1377 and depicts the childhood, life, and death of the venerable saint. Unbelievably detailed, it is this spectacular sarcophagus that makes St. Simeon so special to visit. 9. Museum of Ancient Glass. Home to a fantastic collection that explores a huge range of Roman glassware, the Museum of Ancient Glass is an interesting and educational place to visit with a lot to offer. Located in the stunning Cosmosendi Palace that dates back to 1877, the museum has some awe-inspiring views over Jazine Harbor. Its well-thought-out exhibits are well worth stopping by. With goblets, cups, vials and more, the displays are delightful to peruse and you can even watch glass-blowing demonstrations. 8. Landgate. A beautiful monument, the Landgate was built in 1573 and heavily resembles a Roman triumphal arch. The Lion of St. Mark is still perched atop it. Long threatened by the Ottomans, Zadar managed to hold out against them due to the impenetrable defenses that the Venetians built. Its Renaissance architecture looks splendid and much of the city is still protected by the limestone walls that surround Zadar. 7. Church of St. Donatus. Dating back to the 9th century, the Church of St. Donatus is one of the best preserved pre-Romanesque churches in the world and is well worth stopping by when you're in Zadar. One of the most important landmarks in the city, the church is simple yet beautiful and its rounded walls give it a distinctive look. As it has been deconsecrated, the church hasn't hosted services for over 200 years and it now puts on some scintillating classical concerts as well as some fine exhibitions. 6. Roman Forum. Built between the 1st century BC and the 3rd century AD, Zadar's Roman Forum is the largest east in Croatia and is situated at the heart of the historic center. Established by Emperor Augustus, a bomb dropped during the Second World War damaged much of the forum, although it thankfully managed to be somewhat restored in the years following the war. With some lovely ancient foundations and columns for you to explore, visiting the Roman Forum is an interesting experience. 5. Archaeological Museums. First opened back in 1832, the Archaeological Museum hosts a fantastic collection of ancient artifacts. There are over 100,000 items for you to peruse to your heart's content. Displaying objects found in the local vicinity, the museum highlights Croatia's rich history, with prehistoric, Byzantine and Roman artifacts all on show. Exhibiting everything from weapons and mosaics to ceramics and household items, the museum's extensive collection is well worth checking out. 4. Narodni Trg. Known in English as People's Square, Narodni Trg has long been at the center of public life in Zadar. The beautiful square certainly is magnificent to behold, with its fine old buildings and dazzling white flagstones. Drenched in history, the square is home to the impressive clock tower of the City Guard building and the lovely 11th century Church of St. Lawrence, among others. 3. St. Anastasias Cathedral. Located on the site of an ancient Christian basilica that dates all the way back to the 4th century, St. Anastasias Cathedral is absolutely gorgeous, with a lovely Romanesque facade and looming bell tower. Consecrated in 1117, its interior has some fragments of early Christian mosaics for you to enjoy, in addition to a wonderful altar and crypt. When visiting the cathedral, a climb to the top of its huge bell tower is a must. It offers up a stunning view of Zadar. 2. Greeting to the Sun. Looking out over the Adriatic, Zadar's waterfront is a marvelous place to watch the sun go down. Nicola Basic's inspired Greeting to the Sun installation only adds to the perfect scene. Circular in design, the installation absorbs the sun's energy during the day and then creates a magical series of whirling patterns and colors as night falls, lighting up the waterfront with its creative and dazzling displays. Embedded in the ground, wandering around the installation is a bewitching experience. 1. Sea organ. Jutting out into the sea and located right at the tip of the peninsula on which Zadar's old town is based, the sea organ is an amazing art installation that will captivate and enchant visitors. Installed in 2005 by Nikola Basic, this unique and distinctive art piece is an organ that is played by the power of the waves. Its 35 organ pipes emit soothing sounds. Sitting on the marble steps that border the water is a heavenly experience as the sun dips into the sea at the end of the day. Ingenious in design, the sea organ helped breathe new life into the city's waterfront and is now a very popular hangout spot with tourists and locals alike.